Hey! How are you guys doing today? Hope you're doing good. So we are moving along. I think we have 3 more videos, 3 or 4, and we're going to be done. So we're doing so good. Let's pick up where we left off with the kick. We did the kick. Remember all these baseline, we're in the 45-degree angle here. So we came up with a kick. We came down, double box the temples, pull back, fair lady works the shuttles, and then we pull back again. We left off right here. Here's what we're going to work on today. That's called fan through the back. Let me do it one more time. So we came right here. That's it. Okay, it looks tricky, right? But actually we're using the same exact moves that we did with another of our stances, which was single whip. So we're going to be using the same exact sequence where we're coming in onto the cat stance, stepping out, and then releasing into the front stance. But let's break it down. Bring it back real quick so we come back. Here, fair lady works the shuttles, and then we come back. Now watch this foot. So my right foot is turning because I'm going from this 45-degree angle. I'm heading northeast, and I want to end up facing west on the baseline. So I was at a 45-degree northeast, but I want to end up facing this direction, which is west, on my baseline. Okay, so we have to turn all the way from here, all the way over to here, and do it with economy of motion. So we want to do it in a way that we're not kind of clumping around and taking our time with that. All right, so we're coming from, did all the double box tempo here, we came back. So watch this foot. So I get this foot in place, then I come up, I step out, and release. So let's just do the feet real quick because we've already done the feet before. We're in a front stance going 45 degrees. And again, I want to go this way. So all of my weight goes into the left leg, and that allows my right leg to turn, to pivot on the heel, to turn, and this right leg is going to become the back leg of this. So remember, in a front stance, the back leg is always slightly bent on a 45-degree angle, right? So this is the front leg here, starting out with, but we're turning it into the back leg. So it only needs to turn that far. Then when we shift the weight in, we go into our cat stance. Remember on single whip, it was the same thing. So here, pour the weight into the left, turn the foot. We pour the weight into the right, go into the cat stance. Now here's why we do that with it. We pour the weight in. Let's say we didn't do that. When I stepped out, it's going to be crazy. And let's say we really turn it more than it needs to be. So we come back, we turn it all the way to here. Then we're kind of in this weird, almost on the tightrope here. And when we go out, we're going to have to move the leg back. So this foot, over time and practice, you'll know exactly where to set that foot, that when we go out and then end up in our front stance, we barely have to move the back foot, if at all. Right, so here we go. All the weight goes to the left, shift the right leg, the foot. Now we pour it into the right and we step into our cat stance. Now I'm facing west. Now I step out and then I release the right foot into my front stance. Here, let me go this way. When I'm here, remember I don't want to step straight out, because if I do, then I'm going to end up on a tightrope. We want to be on a railroad track. So from the cat stance, I need to step out wider than maybe I would think. This leg is very heavy, my right leg's real heavy, so I can move that left out. Plant the heel, and then release the weight. Now I'm in my front stance going forward, okay? One more time, just the feet. 45 degrees, turn, set up the right foot, sink the weight into the right, go into your cat stance, and now step out. Now release the right foot into your front stance, heading west. Okay, very good. So now let's do the hands. So the hands here, so we're here, right? So my right hand is below and the left one's on top holding the ball. Now remember, in all good Tai Chi, Qigong traditions, whatever is below is above and whatever is above is below. So this hand, you can almost be sure, is going to end up here. This hand is going to end up coming down, or at least somewhere. So anyway, there's going to be a shift from a yin to a yang. So from here, this hand comes up and turns over. So my palm is facing out. So the right hand comes up and turns over, facing this way. This is like a side block, right? So I'm protecting my head from being struck here. When we did Fair Lady Works the shuttles, I'm protecting my forehead, right? This, I'm protecting the side of my head, fan through the back. Okay, so from here, it comes out and twists out, so the palm is out. Now how about this hand? This hand, which is up here, doesn't do as much, but as it comes up, see this? I'm making like a little square. See the square shape? And I'm laying my left fingers over my right. So from this angle, it comes up to here. And then what I do, I want you to imagine that you had a nail gun, and you nail gunned your arm to the wall. Grisly image, right? But hope maybe it'll stick in your mind. So you nail your arm into the wall. So when you move forward, you're moving all of your weight, all of your mass. This left hand is moving, but the right arm is staying where it's staying still. It's being nailed. So it might look like I'm moving my right arm back, but I'm not. All I'm doing is I'm moving my mass forward, and this is just staying in place. Let me show you from a couple angles. From here, see that? We're not doing the feet yet, but I just want you to get the sense of this is stationary, everything else is moving, okay? Good. All right. That's fan through the back. Now let's do it all together. So from here, here. So here we come back. Remember, we're going to turn the foot. Now as I go into the cat stance, here's when I come up to here. All right? One more time. So I'm here, turn the foot, go into the cat stance. Now, I step out. I do not move my arms until I step out, get secure. Remember, we want to have the railroad track. Now I release the back foot and I move forward. So from here, here, we come back, turn the foot, up. We step out. We don't move the arms yet. And now we release. Okay, so that's fan through the back. So you notice again and again and again through the form. It doesn't matter which form you're learning, yang form. There's always this idea, remember at the very beginning when we did our opening? We came forward, so all of the energy was driven down into that right leg. You don't move the hands, you step out with the left foot, then you release everything at the same time into parting the wild horse's mane. And it's the same for brush knee push step, remember? Everything's drilled into the floor, quads closed, and now we release. Everything is released at the same time into the front stance, brush knee push step. So it's the same thing as happening here. Working the shuttles, we come back, we go up, so we step out, now we release the right foot and come forward. Okay? Let's go through the whole form up to this point. And I'll call out the moves as we do it. Big deep breath. In our circle, step out into Wuji. Good. Hands come up and down. Into the left. Sink it into the right. Step out. Now release the right foot, parting the wild horse's mane. We come forward. Stork spreads the wings. Keep the weight in the right foot. And now release the weight. Brush knee push step. We come forward. Play the guitar. Step back. Release the left. Repulse the monkey. Down. All the weight's in the left. Release the left foot. Ward off. Hung. Roll back. Grasp the peacock's tail. Press. And here comes push. Good. Now we float over. So here we go. This is the other move. See that? Same exact footwork, isn't it? Single whip. And here we go into wave hands like clouds. 1, 2, and 3. Turn the left foot a little bit because we're going into the 45-degree angle now. So we go into the 45, double box the temples. Okay, so here we go. Grab the ball, turn the foot, up, step, and now release. Fan through the back. All right. Great job, guys. We're getting so close. Talk to you later. Bye.